My sister and I spend a combined amount of around $500 every single month to get our hair, nails, and everything else done. I am a manager, and my sister
is an architect.
And these are the budget-friendly feminine hacks that we have found when it comes to staying beautiful and radiant as women who work a 9-to-5 job. Let's go. Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Dubai Sis in the City, and with me is my sister, Chika. So we're going to be going over some of the hacks that Chika and I have used individually when it comes to saving money as women that work here in Dubai. So first hack for me has to be my hair. In the past, I would spend a lot of money trying to get hairstyles done that were not really for my face. For example, I noticed that hairstyles like braids, hairstyles like Ghana weavings, they cost a lot, but when it comes to like my appearance, it doesn't really suit me because of my shape of face, right? So what I started doing recently was I stopped making braids and all these expensive hairstyles, and I started looking for hairstyles that were like, more cost effective. So things like ponytails, things like a clean cornrow, things like, a sewing. And these are hairstyles that actually fit my face, but they are very, very affordable. Now, when it comes to being in Dubai, braids are literally a luxury. Braids are very expensive. So you can pay anything around like 500 to 1,500 dirhams for braids alone. And this hair I'm doing, this is goddess braids. On a normal day, this braids should be worth like, I think up to like 1,500 dirhams. That's like
Depending on where
$500.
there's it done and depending on
Exactly.
how authentic the quality of hair.
Hair is, yeah. And what I did on my hair was human hair. This was a brand collab. Now, if I was not working as a brand collab for this hair, I would not have gotten it done because it would cost me a lot of money. And when I go to my sister's side, I've noticed that my sister has started recently doing a lot of wigs, and that's because it's a very cost-effective option. And when you think about it, the only thing you have to necessarily pay for when it comes to getting your wig done is just your cornrows. So I'm going to move on to my sister to tell us more hacks that she has been using as a woman that works in a 9-to-5 job.
Okay, so for myself, I circle around wigs. So wigs actually suit me better than wigs, I would say. One thing, my personal appearance hack is if your nails are done, then your hair doesn't have to be too serious. If your hair is properly done, then your nails can be simple. And that is how I decipher with what to spend money on, and I try to understand how to navigate what goes where. So I often have my nails done when I'm on a wig or I'm on a much more simpler hairstyle. It could be a slick back, it could be anything. Yeah. When I have a properly done weave or I have properly done braids on, then I know that I'm going to mellow down on my nails. So it could just be regular polish.
Yeah.
Pivoting a bit to the nail side, when I'm getting my nails done, I don't use acrylic, which I find is much more expensive and damaging as well to your nails. I'm not even a big fan of nails. I do my nails to be very short length, to be the exact length of my nail bed. So I try to save money by using gel instead, using builder instead. I've also found that when you grow out your natural nails and then you just use gel polish on top, the price for getting your nails done is much, much more cheaper than if you don't have already grown nails and you have to put an extension on top or you have to use acrylic on top, then you end up spending much more money. So I would say those are my two major hacks, cycle between what should take priority. Is it your hair? Is it your nails? Sometimes if you have that much to spend, it can be both. Yeah. But I found that circling will always keep you looking clean, will always keep you looking proper, and it will also save you a couple of bucks here and there.
For me, I've also found that I'm not the kind of person to always get my nails done, but something I do love is a clean gel polish. Now, I traveled to Kenya and I got these nails done. These were really nice, and these are acrylics. I've had them for around a month now, but if I was not going to do this, I would have just done a normal clean gel polish, because most times people feel in order for you to look clean and presentable, that means you always have to have the best nails done. But sometimes it's just in the very small things. Even if you're going to keep your normal nails, make sure that they are clean, make sure that they're filed well, because it's not all the time that you have to necessarily do nails for you to look clean. Now, second hack I have found is finding somebody that you can collaborate with and work with if you're somebody that creates content. So I'm not sure if many of you guys know, but I have a really big audience on TikTok, and that has helped me to partner with so many brands. In terms of my own case, I have actually found that when you're a content creator here in Dubai and you have an audience, more of these beauty people are willing to partner with you for free. So for the past five months, I haven't paid for my hair, I haven't paid for my nails, I haven't paid for anything beauty related, because I have people reaching out to me, asking for a shout out, maybe a video, a post, a TikTok, or just something to basically increase the visibility of their brand. Now, this is one major beauty hack that many people do not talk about, which is the power of social media when it comes to actually saving you money. Many people emphasize that social media should be the thing that is making you money, but if you use it correctly, it can also be the thing that is also saving you a lot of money as well, especially in the long run and in the short run too. Okay. So do you have any other feminine hacks that you would give our girls?
Those supplements. Having a good skin makes you look 5 times better,
more attractive.
It makes you look cleaner. I think it's less about attractive. Makes you look cleaner. It's more about appearance. So invest in your skin, get those supplements, stay hydrated. I think these are like 3 things that go hand in hand, because if your skin already looks great, then you necessarily don't even need to go all out in your hairstyle. You don't need to go all out in your makeup, because all you can now pivot that money to is your nails. You can rock a slick back in summer. I would also say shopping. Shopping is another thing as well. Shop when things are on sale. And for me, like, one of my number 1 rules will always be, don't shop fast fashion items. I always preach this. Never shop fast fashion. Go for elevated basics. Go for anything that's just elevated.
And you know, something that Chika told me that was so powerful was, she was like, before you buy an item, make sure you've looked at your cupboard and ask yourself, how would this item blend into your cupboard? Now, for me, I am a dress girl. I love wearing dresses. I'm very my feminine touch is just dresses. I really, really love dresses. But I found that being somebody that buys dresses all the time means that I can't really mix and match that with things that I already have. So that ends up being that I end up spending more money when it comes to shopping, because I'm always buying mostly dresses. So one hack I've started doing right now is every year I have a limit of the amount of dresses that I am going to buy. When I pass that limit, I'm not buying any dresses at all.
That's really good.
And then another powerful thing that I have been doing is when I'm shopping for tops, I'm thinking of my closet at the back of my mind. I'm thinking of my color palettes. I've noticed that some colors don't fit me. Like, for example, orange doesn't fit me. Burgundy is my color. White is my color. Black is my color. But something like, for example, pink is not necessarily my color. So I've been really intentional about building a wardrobe that is consistent with my personal brand, and it's consistent as well with my color palette. Do you have any tips as well that you use when it comes to shopping in an affordable, frugal type of way?
I think, like I've already expressed, elevated basics are always the way to go.
And what do you mean by elevated basics?
For me, elevated basics mean basic things that you wear in an elevated form. So it could just be a polo shirt.
Okay.
But because you've styled it, you've accessorized it with something that is much more cheaper, like a bracelet, a watch, or a pouch. Now you have elevated the basic polo and jeans fit. Do you understand? It could be regular top, but because you've accessorized with maybe a headband, you've accessorized with earrings that are a certain color, a certain tone. I would say spend more on the accessories. Like, switch that money, spend more on the accessories than the actual outfits, because what makes the outfit is the composition.
Okay, so unfortunately, guys, my sister had to drop out because she's going shopping in Festival City, so I'll continue the conversation. When it comes to looking good, but at the same time you're doing that on a budget, it saves you more money when you have a specific color palette or a specific pattern that you're known for. Honestly, I found that has saved me so much money, because sometimes I'll end up buying things that don't have room in my closet, don't have room in my personal style. But it's more of like, okay, I like that, and then that is it. But assuming I had a color palette or I had a uniform that I was sticking thoroughly to, I would have started shopping intentionally for pieces that are going to go well with what I already have in my closet. Next tip that I will give you guys is looking for places that are close to where you stay. Most times when we're trying to look for the most affordable option, we have this idea that the further it is, the cheaper it is. And personally for me, I found that actually getting my hair done in Dubai was more affordable in terms of time, in terms of money, in terms of all of that, because it doesn't make sense to me that I want to go ahead and get my hair done, but the amount of time I'm spending in my commute equates to how much I would have just automatically spent if I just got my hair done in Dubai. I hope that this video has really helped you guys identify different feminine hacks and tips that you can start employing in your day-to-day life if you're somebody that works a 9-to-5 job. I'll see you guys in the next video, where I will share with you guys even more tips and hacks that I'm learning when it comes to using your 9-to-5 to build wealth and opportunities for yourself. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.